So guys, you must have heard about the use state hook in React, right? It's one of those things that everyone uses, but very few actually understand how it actually works. So before we talk about use state, let's first understand what exactly state is. State hota kya hai and how it works behind the scenes. State is just some data that your computer can remember, उसे याद रख सके. And whenever it changes, React updates the UI for you. Now, let's say, for example, I have this piece of code मेरी स्क्रीन पे let count is equal to 0 count plus plus कंसोल किया है मैंने उसको जिसमें हमने काउंट को कंसोल किया है तो इसमें होगा क्या इफ यू ट्राई दिस विद अ नॉर्मल वेरिएबल रिएक्ट वोंट अपडेट योर स्क्रीन इससे स्क्रीन अपडेट नहीं होगी दैट्स वेयर यूज स्टेट कम्स इन जहां पे रिएक्ट का हुक यूज स्टेट इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ इट विल हेल्प रिएक्ट कीप ट्रैक ऑफ द डेटा and re-render the component whenever the data changes. Coming back to useState is a function given by React that allows you to create a state variable inside your component. As you can see on my screen, here we have a useState with initialization 0. Starts with the value of 0. It returns an array with two things. There are two things we have, count and set count. This is a value and this is the setter variable. Okay. So the current value and a function to update the value. Now, whenever you call a set count, जब हम इस set count को call करेंगे, जभी भी, so now as you can see, I have changed a code a bit. So basically, in order to understand this, so we can actually use the use state. So let's say if I click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how it will work. Now here are some of the important tips that we should know in order to before using the use state. So one important thing is React doesn't directly change the value. It re-renders your component with a new state. So there are some important tips that you should know before using the use state. If your next state depends on the previous one, always use the callback version, something like this. This makes sure you always get the latest value, even if React batches the update. You can use useState for strings, objects, arrays, anything. And when updating objects on arrays, always create a new copy because React re-renders only when the reference changes. So that's how useState works. Simple, powerful, and something you'll use in almost every React component.